Imagine a time before time, a vast silent universe, darkness stretched, an endless ocean, cold, empty, waiting, stars were distant, unblinking eyes, galaxies swirled in slow, majestic dances, but on one small planet, Earth, life was new, fragile, unaware of the cosmic theater above. Humanity huddled in the shadows, small and afraid. Then a figure emerged from the mists of myth. Prometheus, a titan, not a god of Olympus, but older, wiser perhaps. He walked the young earth. He saw these new creatures, humans, formed from clay, yet capable of so much more. He saw their potential, a seed in the darkness, a potential that needed only one thing to ignite, a spark, a catalyst, a gift from the heavens. High above, on Mount Olympus, the gods feasted. They lived in eternal light. Their halls blazed with divine fire. This fire was theirs alone. They guarded it jealously. Mortals were not meant to share such brilliance. They were to remain simple, obedient, in the shadows, under divine rule. But Prometheus saw things differently. He looked down from the cosmic heights. He saw humanity shivering, struggling against the cold. Their minds were like unlit lamps. A choice was forming, a rebellion against the cosmic order. Prometheus looked upon the nascent human race. He did not see mere animals bound to the earth. He saw minds waiting to awaken, hands eager to build, to shape, to create. He envisioned a future where they were not just surviving, but thriving, understanding, reaching for the stars themselves, a future filled with art, with science, with wisdom. This was his vision, a bold and dangerous dream, for humanity to become more than they were. Zeus, the mighty king of the gods, held a different view. He saw humanity as subjects, creatures to be managed, controlled. Their ignorance was a form of order, their limitations a comfort to the divine rulers. Why should mortals possess the fire of the gods? Let them be content with their fleeting lives. But Prometheus was moved by a profound empathy. He was a titan, a being of immense power, yet he felt a kinship with these fragile beings. He believed they deserved a chance to grow, to learn, to illuminate their own paths. He wanted to give them the tools for this journey, the most powerful tool of all, fire. He would challenge the gods, he would steal the fire. The journey to Olympus was fraught with peril. Prometheus, cloaked in shadow and determination, ascended, past celestial sentinels, through gates of cloud, towards the sacred hearth of the gods. The air crackled with divine energy. The light of the gods' fire pulsed, a living star. He moved with the silence of a comet. His purpose, a singular focus in the vastness of his mind. He was a thief, yes, but a thief with a cosmic purpose. He reached the source, the divine flame, burning with an intensity unknown to the mortal world, a power that could forge worlds or destroy them. He did not take the raging inferno, he sought only a spark, an ember. He concealed it carefully within a hollow fennel stalk, a humble vessel for such a monumental gift, a tiny seed of light against the immense darkness. The act was done, swift, irreversible. The fate of humanity was forever changed. Then the descent, carrying the forbidden treasure down from the glittering peaks of Olympus, back to the shadowed world of mortals. Each step was heavy with consequence. The stolen fire, a warm secret against his skin. He felt the weight of the future he was unleashing. A future of progress, but also of responsibility. The gods would soon discover his transgression, but for now the flame was safe. The gift was secured. He brought the fire to humanity, to the cold caves, to the dark forests. He showed them how to nurture it, how to use it. Suddenly there was light in the darkness, warmth in the cold. Fear began to recede. With fire came the ability to cook food, to forge tools. It was the dawn of human ingenuity, the birth of civilization. The discovery on Olympus, well, it was inevitable. The sacred fire, it had diminished. A spark was missing. Zeus, the lord of the sky, felt the imbalance. His authority had been flouted, his command ignored. A titan had dared to uplift mortals, to give them a power that was reserved for gods. His rage, it was not merely anger. It was a cosmic storm. Thunder rolled across the heavens, and lightning split the sky. The universe itself seemed to tremble before his fury. Prometheus would pay. Humanity would learn its place. The punishment devised was indeed a masterpiece of cruelty, eternal, unrelenting, a testament to divine wrath. Prometheus was to be an example, a warning to any who might challenge the gods. He was dragged to the desolate Caucasus Mountains, a remote, windswept peak, far from gods and men. There he was bound in unbreakable chains, forged by Hephaestus, the smith god, with reluctant hands. Chained to the cold, unyielding rock, exposed to the elements, his torment was not to be a swift end. Zeus ordained a daily ritual of agony. Each morning a giant eagle, an emissary of the god-king, would descend. Its shadow was a prelude to unbearable pain. The eagle would tear at Prometheus's immortal flesh, devouring his liver. A slow, brutal feasting. Prometheus, the benefactor of humanity, suffered in silence. His cries lost in the mountain winds, yet his spirit remained unbroken. This was the price of his gift, the cost of enlightenment. What was this fire that Prometheus gifted? It was more than just flames for warmth and cooking. It was a symbol, a profound metaphor. It represents the spark of human consciousness, the awakening of the mind, the ability to reason, to question, to understand our place in the cosmos. Before the fire, humanity lived in a dreamlike state. After, we began to see, to think, to know. This inner light is the true gift of Prometheus. This fire is also the burning flame of curiosity, the insatiable desire to explore, to discover. It is the engine that drives science, that pushes us to look deeper into the atom, further out into the vastness of space. The courage to seek answers, even when they are hard to find. The spirit of Prometheus did not die on that lonely mountain. It lives on, it echoes through history. It is reborn in every individual who dares to challenge the status quo, who dares to bring new light to the world. These are the modern torchbearers, scientists, inventors, artists, thinkers, activists. They carry the flame of inquiry and innovation. They push the boundaries of human knowledge and potential. Often they too face resistance, skepticism, even persecution. Think of Galileo Galilei. He turned his simple telescope to the heavens. He saw the moons of Jupiter, the craters on our moon. He revealed a cosmos far grander than previously imagined. His discoveries challenged centuries of dogma. He was met with condemnation, forced to recant. Yet his truth, like Prometheus's fire, could not be extinguished. His courage opened our eyes to the universe. He was a Promethean figure, sharing forbidden knowledge. Consider Marie Curie, her relentless research in a humble laboratory. She unveiled the mysteries of radioactivity, a new, powerful force in the universe. She worked tirelessly, often at great personal risk. Her discoveries paved the way for nuclear medicine, for new energy. She, too, faced prejudice and obstacles, but her dedication to science, to humanity, burned brightly. Her work transformed our world, a true daughter of the flame.